Hi, welcome to MBA. We are a CAT training institute based in Patna. In this video, we'll discuss a question here. This is a CAT question, a question which has some concepts behind it. So the idea behind these questions is not to just tell you or make you understand how to solve these questions, but also simultaneously give you the concept. The concept which will be useful not for only for this question, but also for many other questions based on these concepts. So let us first solve this question first. Go through the question. कहता है in a fraction if 1 is added to both numerator and denominator it becomes 3 by 4, and if 1 is subtracted from both it becomes 4 by 5. So let's say my fraction is a by b. If I add 1 to both numerator and denominator, my fraction becomes 3 by 4. If I subtract, on the other hand, 1 from both numerator and denominator, it becomes 4 by 5. We have to find the fraction. That is, we have to find the values of a and b, and we eventually we'll get our fraction a by b. Seems a very easy question as far as CAT is concerned, because you have to just form two equations here in a and b, solve that, get the values of a and b, and you'll get your answer also. So seems a very easy one, but let us first solve it, and then we'll discuss where the trick lies. Okay, so if you cross multiply, you'll get 4a plus 4 is equal to 3b plus 3. Upon rearranging, you'll get 4a minus 3b is equal to minus 1. So this is your first equation. Do that here also. 5a minus 5 is equal to 4b minus 4. Upon rearranging, you'll get 5a minus 4b is equal to 1. So you've got two equations, 1 and 2. Solve that, get the values of a and b, and then you have got your answer also. So let us solve it. Multiply this by 5 and this by 4. So the first equation will give you 20a minus 15b is equal to minus 5. And the second one will give you 20a minus 16b is equal to 4. Solve it out. So you're getting b as minus 9. The value of b is minus 9. Substitute that value of b in equation 1 or 2. So I'm substituting in equation 2 here. 5a minus 4 times minus 9 is equal to 1, or 5a plus 36 is equal to 1, or 5a is equal to minus 35, or a is equal to minus 7. So I've got my a and b. So my fraction is a by b, which is minus 7 by minus 9, getting 7 by 9. Very simple question upfront. The impression is that is a very easy question, but let us see whether the answer that we are getting is satisfying the original conditions of the question or not. So let us do that. 7 by 9 हमारा फ्रैक्शन आया है, एक बार चेक करते हैं. कहता है एक एक ऐड करने से 3 by 4 होना चाहिए. So let us do that. एक एक ऐड करेंगे तो कितना आएगा 8 by 10, but that will give you 4 by 5 and not 3 by 4 as the question says. एक एक सब्ट्रैक्ट करने से 4 by 5 आना चाहिए. एक एक सब्ट्रैक्ट करेंगे तो आ जाएगा 6 by 8, and that will give you 3 by 4 and not 4 by 5 as the question says. So what should have come in place of addition is coming in subtraction and vice versa. So 7 by 9 definitely is not our answer. So therein lies the trick. हमने सब कुछ सही किया, इक्वेशन सही बनाया, सॉल्व किया, आंसर आया, लेकिन वो आंसर सही आंसर नहीं आ रहा है. हमने क्रॉस चेक करके देखा, तो गलती कहाँ पे हुई. तो इसमें ये समझना है, जब भी आप इक्वेशन, एंड हियर इज द फर्स्ट लर्निंग फ्रॉम दिस क्वेश्चन, जब भी किसी लीनियर इक्वेशन या कोई भी इक्वेशन को आप सॉल्व करें और आपका जो फाइनल आंसर आएगा, इन द फाइनल स्टेप if you are doing some cancellation, whether it is sign cancellation or number cancellation, then the answer that you will get need not correspond to the conditions given in the question. And what have we got here? We are getting values of a and b as minus 7 and minus 9, and we are cancelling this out. minus 7 and minus 9 यहाँ पे हम cancel करके उसको plus 7 by plus 9 कर रहे हैं. 7 by 9 is my answer. But because we have cancelled the sign, so it is necessary for us to cross check whether the answer that we are getting is corresponding to the original conditions of the question or not. So here it is not, so 7 by 9 is not my answer. जैसे for example, अगर a का वैल्यू 12 आ जाता और b का वैल्यू 16 आ जाता, तो ये 4 से चला जाता 3 by 4. So because हमने कैंसिल किया है 4 4 ऊपर और नीचे, तो 3/4 may or may not correspond to the conditions given in the question. So जब भी आप ऐसा कुछ करें, या तो साइन कैंसिल कर रहे हो या नंबर कैंसिल कर रहे हो, कुछ भी ऐसा कर रहे हो फाइनल स्टेप लिखने में, तो आपको चेक करना जरूरी हो जाता है कि आपका आंसर सही है या नहीं है. हियर इट इज नॉट कॉरेस्पॉन्डिंग टू द कंडीशंस गिवन, एंड देयरफॉर 7/9 is not the correct answer. Okay, so the first learning is clear, that whenever you are doing some cancellation in the final step, you need to cross check. First learning. But the question still remains open. If 7/9 is not the correct fraction, then what is the correct fraction? What should be the answer to this question? So that we will now discuss through another concept first. And then once we discuss the concept, then we will look at this question. See, students, there are two types of fractions here. One is a proper fraction where numerator is less and denominator is more. Fractions which are less than 1, 1/2, 2/3, 3/4, those types, 5/7. And the other type of fraction is which are more than 1, where numerator is more and denominator is less. So let's say 3/2. 3/2 is a fraction where which is more than 1, right? Now you add 1 to both numerator and denominator and see what happens. If you add 1 to both numerator and denominator, it will become 2/3. Again add 1 to both numerator and denominator, it will become 3/4. Do it one more time, 4/5, and so on. You keep on going. Do it here also. If you add 1 to both numerator and denominator, it will become 4/3. Do it once more, it will become 5/4. Once more, it will become 6/5. That should be sufficient. Now look at the values here. This is 0.5. This is 0.66. This is 0.75. This is 0.8. एक बार यहाँ पे वैल्यू देख लेते हैं. ये 1.5 होगा. This is 1.33. This is 1.25. This is 1.2. You can see very clearly that the values are increasing here. 0.5 से बड़ा 0.66, उससे बड़ा 0.75, उससे बड़ा 0.8. But contrasting to the first case, here it is a decreasing trend. 1.5 से छोटा, 1.33 से छोटा, 1.25 उससे छोटा, 1.2. So we can very clearly say that in a proper fraction, if you add the same positive number to both numerator and denominator, the fraction will increase. जैसे 1/2 में 1 ऐड करेंगे तो और बढ़ जाएगा, 2 ऐड कर देंगे तो और बढ़ गया, 3 ऐड कर देंगे तो और ज्यादा बढ़ गया. बट द ऑपोजिट हैपेंस इन केस ऑफ इम्प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन. अगर आप 1 सब्ट्रैक्ट करोगे तो 1.5 से घट के 1.33 हो जाएगा, 2 सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दे तो और घट गया, सॉरी 3 ऐड कर दे तो, सब्ट्रैक्ट नहीं कर, वी आर एडिंग, 3 ऐड कर दे तो और ज्यादा घट जाएगा, राइट? नाउ दिस इज अ कॉन्सेप्ट. Now if you know this concept beforehand, before attempting this question, there was no need to solve it. You can orally answer this question. Let us look at the question here. There is a fraction a by b. If I am adding 1 to both numerator and denominator, becoming 3a plus 1 upon b plus 1, and this is giving us, this is 3/4. If I am subtracting 1 from both numerator and denominator, it is becoming 4/5. Now look at here. Clearly a by b is a proper fraction, because if you are adding 1 to both numerator and denominator, it is becoming 3/4, which is a proper fraction. It means that a by b has to be a proper fraction. Now we know that in a proper fraction, if you add positive number to both numerator and denominator, the fraction will be more. So 3/4 is more than a by b, right? And look at this, take it this way. 3/4 is a proper fraction. If you subtract 1 from both numerator and denominator, it will become 2/3, which is less than 3/4. So in a proper fraction, if you add positive number to both numerator and denominator, the fraction increases. If you subtract some positive number from both numerator and denominator, the fraction decreases. So a minus 1 upon b minus 1 is giving 4/5. This should be less than a by b. So 4/5 should be greater than, should be less than a by b. Now these two cannot happen simultaneously, because here it says that a by b is less than 0.75, right? And here it is saying a by b is greater than 0.8. So how can a by b be simultaneously both less than 0.75 and greater than 0.8? Now ये वैल्यू बड़ी होनी चाहिए a by b से, ये वैल्यू छोटी होनी चाहिए a by b से, जबकि ये वैल्यू छोटी 0.75 है और ये वैल्यू 0.8, यही बड़ा हो जा रहा है, यही छोटा हो जा रहा है। तो इसका मतलब है कि ऐसा कोई फ्रैक्शन एग्जिस्ट नहीं करेगा। सो देयर इज एन एंटी क्लाइमेक्स टू दिस क्वेश्चन हियर। The correct answer is that there is no such fraction. Okay, so when cat had asked this question, most of the students, aspirants fell prey to the trap. They solved it manually, formed the equation, got the correct answer. They thought that the answer that they've got is 7 by 9 is correct one. Without bothering to cross check from the conditions, they marked the answer 7 by 9, thinking that they've got 3 marks in their kitty. But the thing that actually happened was something else. They were penalized 1 marks for their wrong attempt. So this is the concept. If you are aware of this concept beforehand, the question becomes very easy. Within a second you can mark the answer. You can say there is no such fraction. If you are not aware of this property, then you might fall in the trap that the question setter has set for you. So that's the idea. I hope you have understood it. If you have not, please give me comments in the comment section, and please like and share and subscribe to our channel. In this video series, every day we'll give you some important questions which are very important for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations, and through those questions we'll not just learn how to solve a question, but more importantly we'll also tell you the concept behind it, so that you can apply those concepts in many more questions. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for watching.